Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Here we are, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, in the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium for our featured game today. Welcome to you. Today, Atletico Madrid against Sevilla. They are outstanding on their own ground, Atletico Madrid, and the facts and figures tell you that it is the best home record in the league this season.
So hard to break down, this team, and so potent up front of late.
The Atletico Madrid lineup. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Diego Godin is alongside Jose Maria Jimenez. In the heart of defence, Antoine Griezmann plays together with Morata. This is the Sevilla lineup for this game.
Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
We're coming to terms with the new home, the fans of Atletico Madrid here in the Wanda Metropolitano.
Yeah, the fans have had to change their match day routines, haven't they? It's a little out of town compared to the original, but filling it to capacity more often than not.
Well, this is what they've been striving for, and shortly it will become reality. Here in the Spanish capital, it's the UEFA Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary tonight by Lee Dixon, and we're fast approaching kick-off time here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It is Manchester City up against Inter.
Well, hundreds of millions of people will be tuning into this one. Probably the biggest club game in the world. Pointed end of the tournament. Who's going to come out on top? Well, Derek, we're just about to find out. Very, very excited.
David Silva can always bring his influence to bear on the proceedings. Lee, what sort of performance do you think we'll see from Silva?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head, Derek. Influence. He sets the tempo of a game. He gets the ball and creates. Everybody backs off him because he's so good.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
There was definitely a need for a new Atletico Madrid stadium, and they've got the new ground here in the eastern part of the capital, the Metropolitano, and it's brilliantly.
It is. I was lucky enough to go to the Calderon. I love that stadium. Very old, as you said, and literally falling down. So they needed a new home, and they've done a great job with this one.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Griezmann. Eva Banega. Pablo Sarabia. That's good support play from his teammates.
Jesus Navas.
Ooh, that's a dangerous move, sliding for the ball in the box like that.
Neymar.
And that'll be a throw.
Well, two of them at it, really typifying the game.
Atletico Madrid throw. Felipe Luis. Saul.
Lamar. Griezmann.
Here's Saul. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Good position for the cross. The shot's on!
And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
Ben Yedder. Here's Munir. Escudero. Eva Banega.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Has a go here! Ben Yedder! And it is the opening goal of this match.
Oh, the fans are loving that one.
Well, they all count the same, but he won't ever get an easier one.
No, I don't think so. But he was there, right place, right time.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
To his defensive duties. Now Zinchenko, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end products? They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Sané, Aguero, and a chance to fire them ahead here. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Will he play it in? Well, it didn't have to be a 10 out of 10 from the keeper, but high marks anyway.
7.5 I'm going to give him for that one. 7.5. Well done.
Carrying a genuine threat here. Not a very complicated. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And a substitution in the offing. Played in there. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition? Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That made the goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. And back playing here with Inter, the team holding the advantage.
That's the final whistle for Atletico Madrid to get the victory. Well, that's it. The dust is settling now, Alan, and beaten by this team as well.
Yeah, they probably weren't at the best. Well, they certainly weren't at the best today, and they'll be feeling disappointed to lose out to their rivals in this manner.
It's another very good home performance from Atletico Madrid. They are very hard to break down here, to even challenge to get a point from, and they've chalked up another home victory.
Well, they have turned this place into a fortress, and although it wasn't comprehensive, I didn't think the result ever looked in doubt.
More intensity forced the issue.
And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed.
Well, we'll see this again, and it's...
They've got numbers. It has a go here! Ben Yedder! And it is the opening goal of this match.
Oh, the fans are loving that one.
Find some space here on the flanks. Shots on here.
Well, sometimes he looks awkward, Alvaro Morata, but he's pretty awkward for the opposition too. Another goal to his telling.
He might be through. It's all action from Atletico now. Morata! Oh, what a goal! What a time to get it for Atletico.
Plenty of running room in the wide position, and it's played into the centre. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it's well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Played in there. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the...